Hey guys,
Hey,
I am
everybody.
so glad that you can make it tonight. Really amazing night. We hit 300,000 subscribers, and it's all because of the awesome support that all of you guys bring to the channel, give the channel.
What a huge
feeds
milestone.
It is. It's amazing. And you know, we did that 300K
Yeah, I hope you
video.
guys saw that. If you haven't seen that, definitely check it out because we went and got some ice cream.
Yes, yeah. From the ice cream man was driving around.
Oh, in the back of the Lexus.
In the back of the Lexus,
cozy. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That's
it was a
definitely
lot
the way
of
to
fun.
do it. We need to eat ice cream only like that from now on.
Yes, I wanted something bigger though.
Well, yeah.
I wanted a big sundae.
It was like it was
small.
Well, you ate it in one bite.
I did.
Anyway,
I didn't want to melt it on the interior.
Well, there you go. But what's really cool about the 300,000 subscribers, I don't know if you guys know this, but on July 25th of last year, which is just 2 days from today,
wow,
we hit 100,000 subscribers.
That's so a year ago, almost to the date, we have grown by 200,000
subscribers.
That's all because of you guys. We're up to 161 people watching right now.
Awesome.
We've been doing a lot of amazing things here on the channel, and I'm just so glad to be able to share it with all of you. And Lori, I know, is definitely excited.
It's so
obviously.
much fun. Yeah, it's so great to see the channel grow.
We've had to make a few changes because of the pandemic, and
we all have, right?
You know what? The good news is that we're able to bring it to you. And bring you some fun stuff to watch and share some laughs. We already got a super chat
from Car Spotter.
Thank you, Car Spotter Florida. Congrats.
Definitely follow Car Spotter on Instagram.
Yes.
Really great photos of cars.
So Car Spotter Florida says, congrats on the 300K, Joe. Well, thank you. We really appreciate it. And you guys are great. And remember, if you want a super chat, if you have a particular question or a comment or whatnot, you know, that money all goes to you guys. It comes back to the channel.
Absolutely.
So we've already kind of talked about some of the milestones in the 300K, and we got another one. Jaden, you're really, really nice. And I know Jaden has been focusing on this question, and I kind of want to touch on it a little bit. He asked, how is it dumb to post accidents on social media? Here is the reason why it's not the smartest thing. Let's say it's not your fault, or let's say it is your fault. As soon as you post it online, people are going to see.
Oh, yeah.
So there goes all of your, information right there where that could be information.
And people will start making judgments, and you haven't even had a chance to talk to somebody who can support you, like an attorney.
Like an attorney or whoever, you know what I'm saying? So
it's better to keep those things private.
Yeah, you really need to be careful, and obviously this is all, we do this online, but you got to be careful what you post, because once you post it, it's Donald, man, that is so Donald, you are way too generous. Thank you, Donald, and we appreciate that. Donald says, congratulations. That super chat's very generous of you.
It means so much. Thank you.
Listen, we're just happy to have all of you here. This pandemic has been really doing a lot of things to a lot of people, and we're taking it around the world, and we're taking it day by day. And doing the best that we can.
Just like everybody else.
Yeah, just like everybody else.
Yeah, and so it's just really amazing to be able to still have these milestones and share all this great news with you guys, because there still is really good stuff happening.
Let's talk about something exciting. So we've been talking about, obviously, the 300K. Jaden, thank you, man. Jaden, once again, super chat. He says, what steps and advice do you have for accidents? My advice is, obviously, first, you want to go to a doctor.
Yep.
Get checked over. Even if you don't feel anything right away, get checked over. Have them take a look at you, and then consult with an attorney. Yeah, to see if there's to see if you need if somebody did wrong. Yeah, if somebody did you wrong or something. That's just a good idea. Yes. RS3 for me. Oh, thanks. Remember, we met him in Chicago.
Yes.
Really was great. Hoping my car's front runner for your car show. Well, I'm glad you brought it. I'm glad he brought that up.
Perfect segue. RS.
I'm glad he brought that up, because remember, for the 300K celebration, because I can't come to you, we can't have any type of event at Walker Ford or anything like that. We are going to do virtual. So here's where you want to listen up. And I just got another super chat.
From Bob.
So Bob Smith, Joe, are you excited for Mitsubishi's announcement of the new refresh models? Will you review Mitsubishi's lineup? Cheers to both of you. Well, Bob, that's a great question. I'm definitely very interested in where Mitsubishi is going. Obviously, we featured some of the older Mitsubishis from the 90s here on Rady's Rides. I got an Evo 1 coming up from Montu Motors.
That's exciting.
Evo 1. This one's really fresh.
So exciting.
It's not modified whatsoever.
So how excited are you about Mitsubishis?
I mean, I'm not super excited, but I'm hoping that eventually they're going to go back to some of their roots and bring back the Lancer Evo or something. You know, I just hope they don't make more SUVs. We already got enough SUVs.
Isn't that all they have in their lineup right now?
Yeah, I mean, here in the United States for sure. But Bob, I definitely will be bringing those. It's hard because Mitsubishi does not have any booths set up at any of the auto shows we go to. Dealerships are like a diamond. They're like, not a dime a dozen, because I mean the opposite, but they're like hard. If it's like finding a needle in a haystack.
Needle in a haystack.
There you go. Dime a dozen is the opposite.
Oh, I think we just got another super
Yes, we
chat.
did. But hopefully, Bob, that answers your question. That I'm semi-excited, and I definitely will bring it to you.
But cheers to you for sure, and thank you so much.
And Donald, thank you again for that awesome, generous thing. And RS3 for sure. We're going to talk about this virtual car show,
because some of you are like, wait, what was he talking about? But before we get to that, we've got a couple more super chats.
Yes, a couple more super chats.
Jaden, thank you again for your super chat. And then Denny Huang Jiang wants to say, congratulations, Joe and Lori, for 300K subscribers.
That's awesome,
well
Denny. Thank you, Denny.
Thanks,
up there
Denny.
in Canada. I hope next year we could go to the Toronto Auto Show and stuff.
Another Canadian, Oz Goulet.
Ooh, that was tough. That was tough.
Just Oz.
Yeah, Oz. I know. Why are you complicating it?
I know, right? Missed the last stream. Did you get your new baby car?
Well, that's
thing we're going to be talking about tonight too.
That's a good question. I technically did, but I technically did not. But I will touch on that in a second, Oz. I promise.
Yes.
So let's talk about the Rady's Rides virtual subscriber, the 300K virtual car show. What I want to do is I want to feature your cars on the channel. And this is an opportunity for you. If you have a car that you want to try to see if you have featured, you're going to email me at ridesrady at gmail.com. That's all one thing. ridesrady at gmail.com.
If you forget,
it's in the description. I put in the description 4 photos, up to 4 photos, and a brief description of your ride. What we're going to do is we're going to select the top 20 cars, trucks, whatever they may be, and I am going to create a virtual car show vlog, and I am going to feature those top 20 cars in my virtual 300K car show vlog, and all those people will receive prizes. So those who are super chatting tonight, like Donald with your generous super chat, and Jada and everybody else, that money is going towards getting the prizes. And of course, we're going to have grand prizes for people that are like best of show and things like that.
Yeah, the top winners.
So make sure you enter. Right now, we have over about 300
Gosh, we have a lot of emails to go through. And some people have been asking, did you get my email? Did you get my email? And I want you to know that we haven't. All of the emails right now, I am organizing them. So I'm taking all of the car show emails and putting them in a folder so that we can go through them one by one. And then I will make sure to reply to you to let you know.
We will let you know.
But right now, just have faith. We got it. We're going to go through it. It's a lot.
As long as you emailed it to ridesrady@gmail.com, you have until August 10th.
August 10th.
August 10th is the cutoff date.
And tell us a little bit about your baby,
tell me a little bit, because I'm going to take what they say and
also
what I see and put that in the video.
Yeah.
Let me know how long you had it for.
Yeah.
Let me know why did you buy that car?
Yeah. Yeah.
What
have you done to the car?
Yeah. What have you done to the car?
What do you like about it?
Exactly. I love it.
Okay.
So I know we have super chats.
Super chats here. Let me just double check.
See. Okay. Oz was the last. We took care of Oz.
And then we have Joshua Stoltz.
He says, you should do a review of a Porsche Carrera GT. I definitely want to add that to the list. A V10 Porsche is definitely something that I want to experience and I want to share with you. But I will try my hardest to track one down. As you know, they don't just have those anywhere.
And I want to just address Jaden. First of all, Jaden, thank you so much. You're so generous every time we do these super chats. But as far as what is a crash report and what's the purpose, let's take this offline. So if you want to, shoot over an email to Rides Radio, I'll be sure to get back with you. And then
quick though, I can sum it up real quick.
Sure.
A crash report is something that a police officer fills out at the scene of an accident.
Sure.
It lists the vehicles involved, where was the damage. That's it.
And then any other questions that you have about this, you and I can chat about this
feel
offline.
Free. Yeah,
feel free to shoot us over that email.
I think we got Nerve.
Wow,
thank you, Nerve.
Thank
you. We love that little pear guy.
I know.
Thank you. You're really, really awesome. Jerry C., who are some of your favorite car YouTubers?
Who are some of
That's
your
a
favorite
great
car
question. Before I started Rady's Rides, Petrolicious was a channel that I used to watch a lot.
Okay.
Just because I really liked the cinematography of what was going on. A lot of times I would watch the manufacturer's particular YouTube channels. Like I would watch Porsche or Subaru USA, especially when it comes to launch control. They have a series called Launch Control because I'm a big Subaru fan. I would watch Launch Control on YouTube, but I really didn't watch.
I remember that you used to watch back in the day, Matt Moran when he was WRX.
Matt Moran, yes, when it was Subaru WRX fan. So I was watching Matt Moran when he was called Subaru WRX fan. Of course, I've seen Doug DeMarlo, Savage Geese, Redline Reviews. I mean, those are ones that I've watched. But really, the ones that I watched the most were Straight Pipes. I love Straight Pipes. They're two awesome guys. Throttle House. Those are really, really good. So those are some of the ones that I've watched. What's interesting is ever since I started the channel, I barely have any time to watch.
Oh gosh.
Because I'm putting so much work and we're putting all the dedication to you guys. I don't want to watch. We don't have time to watch what's going on. I gotta make the content.
Yes, every once in a while I try to make some time to do that. Especially like Forest Auto Reviews is another great channel. Yeah, there's so many great channels out there.
So we got 2 liter Accord.
Gosh, let me scroll. I got it. Okay.
2 liter Accord just super chatted. Congrats for 300K. Hope to be the first person to review the 2021 TLX. Well, that is going to be a possibility because guess what? I have great contacts at Acura, and I know that they want to get that car seen on Rady's Ride. So stay tuned for that. And thank you for that super chat. You are awesome.
And then another one from Jaden.
Yes. Jaden says,
sorry about that. I wanted to give good advice.
Yeah, he wants other people to be able to see in case they've been in an accident.
Oh, sure. Okay, well, thanks, Jaden.
Thanks, Jaden. That was really awesome. That was very nice of you. You're really, really great.
Very kind. Yes, for sure.
Do we have any more?
Okay, I think we're good on super chats, but we definitely can start.
Let me talk to Donald real quick. So, because Donald was very generous. Donald says Redline Reviews are the only 2 I followed. Well, thank you. It's nice. It's nice to be in your top 2 there. I really appreciate that.
Yep.
We talked about the virtual car show. Now, should we go Shelby?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So let's talk a little bit about the Shelby. So
what's the latest news?
Yeah. What's the latest news?
Inquiring minds want to know.
We now have a part number for the Stripe. So what happened was the car, when we were going over PDI, pre-delivery inspection, we noticed that there was damage to the Stripe. So with that, we then ordered a Stripe. Happened to be the wrong one. No big deal. What are you going to do?
Right.
And then now we're just waiting.
We're waiting.
We got a part number.
That's good.
So we just got to get the next one.
Wait. Okay.
But the thing is that this Stripe.
You weren't expecting to get the car until August anyway, were you?
Yeah. I wasn't expecting it to get it until August 8th. Or August 10th. And listen, the bottom line is there's some major things going on in the world. We're all dealing with this pandemic and stuff. And this Stripe, I mean, it's something that's going to get fixed.
Yeah.
And we're going to go from there. I mean, Walker Ford says that they have somebody who maybe is going to try to take a look to see if they could make the Stripe a little bit nicer in appearance-wise. And maybe that might be a way for me to take the car. We'll go and see.
We can wait and see if we can get the Stripe fixed.
So
thank you for asking.
Yes, thank you for asking.
Plenty more to come.
Plenty more.
It's like As the World Turns, only on Rady's Rides.
But definitely, it does not hold a candle to what we're all dealing with this pandemic and whatnot. And we hope that you're all healthy and safe during this time. And we have over 306 people watching right now. So thank you.
Gosh.
We have some more super chats, I see.
Yes, Chip Ass Gaming.
Chip Ass. Can you say that on YouTube?
I don't know.
Chip Ass Gaming. He says, I saw your 2020 Accord Sport video. Your in-depth walkthrough of the car made me buy it. And I love it. Well, congrats. That it is a really great car, especially for the money. That 2 liter turbo from the Type R really allows that car to be powered nicely. It does, yes. Mark Stoltz.
Mark, thanks.
Thank you for the super chat, Mark Stoltz. Stoked to be here on the chat tonight. Yes, we are glad to have you here. And we are glad to have everybody here. Whether you're super chatting or not, the great news is if you're super chatting, you're going to be able to have that extra acknowledgement. We could see your question. We're going to go back through the comments and the questions to make sure we try to answer everybody. Yeah,
because sometimes they go fast, so I want to keep going. We did get another super chat from Jaden.
Jaden has a good question. I know people have been asking this. Are we going to get a Bronco? We're not 100% sure. We looked at it. We are definitely intrigued by it.
Like all of you, we're very curious.
We're definitely curious about it. The good news is that we have plenty of time because they're not going to bring the vehicle out until about February or March of 2021.
Okay.
And the good news is this. Stay tuned because we are going to the Ford Nationals next week. And we are hoping, fingers crossed, that Ford, it would make sense that they would have one on display at the Ford Nationals because that is the world's largest Ford gathering.
So we're really hoping we can maybe even sit in it. Wouldn't that
be we got press passes, so we're pretty much gonna be able to do
climb all over it.
Yeah, there we go.
That's what I want to do.
All right, we got so stay tuned for all that action for sure.
Cameron Cruz, thank you.
Cameron Cruz, I appreciate that. He says, got popped for 21 over, but I still don't. Thank you, man.
That's tough.
Listen, I've been there and I've done that. So
knock on wood.
Yes. I'm sorry to hear, man. It happens. It happens to the best of us, including me.
Yes. And then Justin Schultz. Thanks, Justin. Congrats. New subscriber in the last month.
Wow. We really, it's nice to hear from the people who've been here for a long time.
Yeah.
But it's also nice to see the new people like Justin and
speaking up and
finding us and joining the Radies Rides family.
Absolutely.
He says, what's the most fun you've had with a slow car? I would probably have to say, what would it be? I would have to. Okay, here's a quick little story from a while ago. So there used to be a car brand called Metro, and Metro. No, Geo. Yeah. So it was called Geo. There was a Geo Metro.
Geo Metro.
And this was from the 90s. Yeah, it was from the 90s. And I remember tell me about it. I remember I rented a Geo Metro. It had little 13-inch wheels.
Wow.
13-inch wheels. And what I did was I had to rent one because I was taking a trip and they got really good gas mileage because they only had a 3-cylinder engine. So I came back from the trip and I went to go fuel it up because, when you turn in a rental car, you got to have it fueled up.
Sure.
So I took my brother Michael for a spin.
Oh, no.
And I pulled we were doing about 40 miles an hour. I pulled the e-brake and the car, it locked up the rear and I spun it around backwards, like almost 360. And I thought the car was going to flip over because the whole car just leaned. But if you want to call that fun, I pretty much crapped myself, but it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, Michael. For the rest of his life.
That's definitely where I had a ton of fun. In a low-powered car, that's for sure.
That's a good one. Thanks, Justin.
Yeah,
thank you so
good
much,
question.
Cameron. A couple more super chats coming in here.
Taylor Stoltz, are Nissan Skyline R32 Street? Yes, they are. If you properly have them imported, you can't just go and buy one. You have to have it properly imported and registered, and you're totally good to go. Anything 25 years or older. So right now, R33 and R32s are good to go as long as the R33 is a 1995.
Okay,
yes, that's 25 years.
That makes sense.
I did the math.
Yeah. I can't do that. Dennison Varghese, I think I said that right. Thank you so much. Congrats on 300K all the way from Canada. Loved your 2021 Escalade review. That review, Dennison.
Yeah.
Boy, that one is really tough.
That one has because a lot of people don't have access to it, and we got lucky.
We did.
Thank you, Dennison. By the way, I really appreciate your super chat. But what happened was my contact. Steve Bauer over at Dimmick Cadillac texted me and he's like, listen, if you want to come up, we have a pre-production Cadillac in the showroom. You can't drive it. It's just here for the day. It's making its route. Do you want to come up and review it? And we did it. And even though I wanted to drive it, I wanted to do it outside. I couldn't. It was already in the showroom.
They're like, wear masks. We're like,
we did it.
We're wearing
I wanted to bring you guys a car. I didn't care what I had to do.
Yeah.
If I had to wear a full body gorilla suit, I would have done it. Because that car was that vehicle.
Maybe we'll
was
make you do that.
Maybe
when it's not
100
degrees.
Yeah, when it's you want me to.
We have quite a few more super chats that have just come in. Some really big ones here that I want to make sure.
Thank you, Donald. By the way, you're still up there, man. You're awesome.
We've got a few more.
We got another one.
Yes, first of all, the Mustang house. We would love a little bit of history of you and how you started the channel and everything like that. Maybe a video about it. Mustang house. We actually do have a video about that. But let me just give you a brief start. For years, Lori was telling me I should start a channel.
Never listened to her.
I used to try to record
as most husbands don't listen to their wives when they're right. Mm-hmm. What happened is I went to a Cars and Coffee and just started filming.
Yeah, well, a buddy of yours was like, do you want to do this Facebook Live? And you were like, sure.
Yeah, and then once I did that, I started filming, and I would just go to the car gatherings, and I would film anywhere between 10 to 15 cars. But really, there's a lot of other detail in there where I was filming with just my hand.
I know. And so Mustang House, you make a good point. I think I'll try to add that to the website so that you can find those videos a little bit easier.
That's a good idea.
But we have quite a few more super chats here. Jaden, thank you. And thank you for giving advice.
Jaden. Yes, we really appreciate. Everybody makes mistakes. Trust me.
Right. All right, here we go.
Sean Henderson. Hello, Joe. It is me, Sean. I talked to you on Instagram a week or two. Just want to say you're so amazing. You're the best cigar YouTuber. I remember that, Sean. It was very nice of you to reach out. And it was nice to communicate. And I really appreciate your super chat. And thank you for being part of this wonderful milestone. Many more to come.
That's right.
RS3 for me. Yes. You're only that is 100% true.
And some days I don't feel that old, but other days, it's tough.
And then
Jose Contreras, thank you so much.
Wow, we got some very generous people here. Wow. And that's what makes Rady's Ride so special is that if you look through the comments, we have some of the nicest people.
Especially on that 300,000 subscriber video that we did where we were eating ice cream in the backseat of the Lexus. Every single comment was so amazing. Yeah. It's just, I felt like it was like a nice hug. It was just a wonderful.
That was wonderful. But Jose says, hi, Joe and Lori Rady. Congratulations on 300K. Thank you. I'm seriously looking forward to seeing the GT350R, as is me, on the channel and on throttle. Heck yeah. Yep. Flat plane crankshaft and all. I strive to buy one, two, or the Challenger Scat Pack. You know what's funny?
We talk about that.
We just talked about that. Like we were talking, like if I wasn't getting a Shelby GT350R, what would I get? Yeah. Challenger Scat Pack wide body was right there.
Contender,
also, the ZL11LE Camaro was another hot one.
Yeah.
So thank you though for that super chat.
Thank you so much, Jose.
Very generous. Donald. Really generous. Everybody is
We've
really.
We've got some more that are.
Did we miss one?
We've got some down here.
Oh, okay. Whoa, we got more. No, it's right here. Here it is.
Hold on. Give me 1 second.
There we go. Okay, we got Aces High. Do you see Nissan making the Maxima all-wheel drive, and what would you think of it? Also, congrats. Love the chat. Well, thank you for the support. Thank you for the congrats. I don't see right now in Nissan's future, this is how it's got to work. They got to go with simplifying things, not complicating things. I think the Maxima, I'm concerned where it's going to wind up. I don't want to be the one to give false information, but it could be possible one day the Maxima doesn't exist anymore.
Well, sure.
I was literally just talking with this about somebody because the Altima has grown in size to a midsize. Yeah. The Maxima is technically a midsize, even though it's a little larger than the Altima. Is it really even needed? I don't know. Are they going to bring out new? They're really trying to make a comeback. That Aria is going to be exciting. The all-new electric Nissan.
Competition.
So I don't see an all-wheel drive Maxima coming. And I'm going to be curious to see if they continue the Maxima, as crazy as that sounds. I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but
Nissan definitely has a lot of changes coming down the pipeline.
They do. They're bringing out 10 new models in 20 months.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
But thank you, Aces High. I hope that helps.
Lawrence Mitchell, congrats, guys. Any news on the new hot hatch, like a Toyota Corolla GR edition, new Type R with electrical rear diff from the new NSX?
Yes. So, Lawrence, thank you for your super chat. Thank you for the congrats. You are going to be seeing the GR. I really think it's going to be a 2021 model. Okay. It's going to come out in 2021. Mm-hmm. I am going to be featuring my awesome friend over at Toyota USA, Zach, is going to be sending us a press fleet vehicle. It's a Toyota Corolla Apex Edition.
Ooh, exciting.
So I featured that in a vlog. I talked about that in a vlog, a virtual unveil vlog. So stay tuned for that, the Apex Edition. But the GR is going to come a little bit later, but it is coming.
Yes.
And it is going to be 2-liter turbocharged engine from what I understand, but it's not going to have all-wheel drive.
Okay, well.
Which is okay, because that's a GTI competitor.
Sure, yeah.
It's a GTI competitor.
Yeah. And who knows, something could come later.
You never know.
We'll see.
But hopefully, and then he also mentions the Type R. Yes, so word is the 2022 11th generation Civic Type R will have all-wheel drive.
Wow.
You'll have front-wheel drive, for the actual internal combustion engine, and then out back it will be just like he said. You'll have the electric motor driving the rear wheels.
Nice.
So it'll be an
exciting.
all-wheel super handling, all-wheel drive. And if you think about it, by going that route, it's a little bit lighter than having a mechanical setup because you don't have a different you don't have a drive shaft.
That would make sense. Yeah.
So thank you for that super chat. Patrick Kelly,
thank you.
What's Mrs. Rady's favorite treat, Joe? Stores in the door pocket, and what is your dream car? You're next, right?
Okay.
So that's you.
So my favorite treat. Do you know what my favorite treat is that I would store? I mean, I guess you can't.
You love dark chocolate.
Yes.
I know that. She loves dark chocolate, and she bakes some of the most amazing like that pumpkin bread and the zucchini bread.
Yeah. I don't know if you could really shove banana bread into the door
you
pocket.
Could.
In certain trucks, you could. Like that GMC Sierra.
The Sierra Denali. Yes, that was awesome.
Yeah. Great question.
What's your dream car?
Well, right now I can't get the Acura NSX out of my mind. It's just amazing.
And I know you love the Ford Bronco.
Well, I'm excited.
I know you're
excited
love that Ford
about
Bronco.
the Ford Bronco, but again, talk about not putting the cart before the horse.
Did you want to put a reservation on a Ford Bronco?
I did want to put a reservation on a Ford Bronco. Did you make that happen?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I wish I knew somebody who was into cars. Maybe they can help me out.
Maybe I can help you with that.
I know.
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Reservation for a Ford
I don't know. Possibly.
But thank you, Patrick, for that question.
And she is next. I promise.
I would have to say, if I was going to buy a candy, it would be Raisinets. But you
do love Raisinets.
Put those in the door pockets in the summer because they'll melt.
Well, you got to eat them, not put them there.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. So thank you, Patrick. You're awesome.
All right, let's move on. We got a lot.
Yeah, we got a lot. This is awesome.
Here. Vito Castavale.
Ooh, that's nice.
I'm not sure. That. Hey, Joe, you pushed me to buy the Veloster N, and I finally got it. And the blue is super hard to find now. Should I mod it?
Good
question, Vito.
First of all, congratulations. It's an amazing car. It's really up to you. I think stock, it's a ton of fun. It's really, really great performing.
Yeah.
But check out on Instagram because there are some people that are doing some amazing things where now the aftermarket company's catching on. They're making downpipes. They're making custom exhaust. They're making different tunes that you could do and stuff. So I think for now, depending on how long you've had it, enjoy it.
Yeah, if you're enjoying it, if it's brand new and under warranty, you probably don't want
That's another thing you got to look at too.
Yeah.
Now, and let me just stress, when we say you will void the warranty if you modify something, that's only if they could tie the problem back to what you did.
Right.
So, for example, if you put a downpipe on your Veloster N and the lights go out and you need a new light replacement, they're not going to say your warranty is voided because you have a downpipe. Yeah. But if you go in there and the engine is blown and you have a tune in the downpipe,
then
unless you have some good friends at that dealership, it might be a challenge. But
great.
I say drive and enjoy. Let that thing pop. I love the pops and bangs in that thing.
It sounds so good. Okay, I think I skipped over some stuff here. Hold on, scrolling.
We're scrolling.
Okay, there's Vito. Okay, and then
we got Billy Vela.
Yes.
Vela.
Big congrats. I remember just a short time ago, the channel was at 50,000.
Yes.
I know, isn't that crazy,
it's
Billy?
Nuts.
It wasn't that long ago. The 2019 CR-V review at Tampa Honda was so good, I bought one. Please do a review on the Lambo Urus and the Audi Q8. Thank you from Brooklyn.
Well, Billy, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Bensonhurst.
I used to live in Brooklyn.
Yes, you did. That was way before we met.
Yes.
Way before we met.
I was in early 20s, a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, for me, it was even before that.
Yes.
So thank you, first of all, for watching. I'm glad that you enjoyed that CR-V review from Tampa Honda. Sam over there is really an awesome guy and really takes care of the Rady's Right subscribers. Yep. But I have done a Q8 on the channel. So here's a little piece of advice for everybody. If you're ever looking for a particular car that I've featured on the channel, just type like Q8 and Rady. You don't even have to type Rady's Rise, just Rady. It will bring up my video.
Yep.
So you can do that.
You can do that. And then also, if you go to the Rady's Rides YouTube page, there is a little search bar there that you can plug in.
That's true. Yeah.
So both ways.
But I have not. I've done a Lamborghini Urus, but it was sitting still at a Cars and Coffee event. I do need to try to find somebody who has a Lamborghini Urus that's going to be willing to let me drive it and do a review. So I will keep working for it, Billy.
We will
Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for your support.
Channel too. Thanks, Billy. Okay.
Thank you, Donald, by the way, and Jose. You're
guys.
awesome.
Oh my gosh, yes. Mr. CH33SHED.
Yes.
SEHED. Love your content, guys. Do you do track days? If so, please upload.
You know, it's funny because we have done track days. Like I've done track days, especially before I met Lori, but that was before a channel. That was even before really GoPro. Like I had a GoPro.
Well, and I had a bunch of plans to do track.
We were going to do track.
I just got a BRZ
we were going to do that this year, and the pandemic hit.
So,
but stay tuned.
I'm definitely one.
I do have both of us on the channel going to the Ford Performance Racing School.
Yes.
Lori drove the Focus ST and the Fiesta ST. I drove the Focus RS because that was the program that we were in because of what we bought. But definitely check that on the channel. It's in the playlist called Race Car Action.
Yes.
And you'll see me on the autocross track, you on the autocross track.
And he won, which is really, I know you guys are shocked.
You didn't have to tell us that. But
come on, I'm going to brag a little bit. I'm kind of proud.
It was well, thank you.
It was really fun. It was a great experience. So thank you so much. We've got more super chats.
Ox.
So Oz, thank you so much. Hey, I'm sure he doesn't mind.
Yeah, Oz, thank you. I appreciate that, man.
Will you shoot more of those long-term in-depth reviews like the one you and Lori were at the drive-in in the Titan? That was so much fun.
Yes, you know, that was what kind of influenced us.
Influence.
I'm going
to start speaking.
I'm getting my tongue. Influenced us to do the Rady's Rise 300K in the backseat of the Lexus. Mm-hmm. It was fun just chatting and whatnot. And being able to share.
But the Nissan Titan one was a little bit of a collaboration actually
with Nissan. Yeah, they came up with the idea.
Yeah, and they were like, hey, would you guys be interested in doing this? And we were like,
Steve.
Yeah, that's a great idea. And then we put the whole thing together. And of course, we're big on snacks.
Yeah, but we are definitely going to bring more of that kind of stuff. It's coming soon.
Yeah.
And I know that there was a lot of people that loved it.
Yeah, we had a blast doing it too. So
thank you, Oz. I appreciate it, man.
Mercedes Lounge, congratulations. You deserve all the success coming your way. A great team, passionate, consistent, love it. Big fan of your channel. Thank you so much,
Thank you, Mercedes. You're really...
And thank you so far to everybody who's super chatted.
Yes, everybody. And even
for all of you
if you haven't super chatted, thank you for being here. We got over 310 people.
Wonderful.
This is awesome.
It really
is.
This
is what the channel's about, sharing the car experience. And we got more
super chats to get to, so we're sorry.
You guys are awesome.
Okay.
Wait, we didn't miss that?
Nope, that was Mercedes
here. Okay, cool. Awesome.
And so we're good. So thank you again. And then Matthew
O. Hey, Joe and Lori, congrats again on the 300K. Been watching for about a year for 500,000. Imagine instead of confetti, it can rain Skittles.
And Twinkies.
I'm liking that. You know,
like that
the one thing that kind of ticked me off is that at the 200K celebration that we didn't get to have because of the pandemic, we were going to have a Twinkie eating contest.
We were going to have a Twinkie eating contest.
And a Slim Jim
eating contest. And I snapped into a Slim Jim contest where you get your hands all oily and try to open Slim Jim.
it was going to be good. So hopefully soon we can all work through this situation and be able to have that Twinkie eating challenge fun
and Skittles
again. But thank you, Matthew. That's very generous of you.
Okay, Griffin's dad. Hey guys,
Griffin,
that's nice of you. Thank you so much. If you're still coming to Connecticut for the Subi convention, I'll see you here. I've been wanting a CX-5 for a while. Everyone tells me it's the best time to buy because of the interest rates. Should I pull the plug now or wait for the new platform?
Well, let's answer his car question first. So the CX-5, I think right now is still an amazing compact SUV.
Yeah.
The way it drives, the way it rides, I think you should jump on it now because you don't know what the next generation is going to bring.
Yep.
What happens if Mazda does something where they change the rear suspension like they did in the Mazda 3? So you hit the nail on the head. Interest rates are very low and you could get a heck of a deal and they're a lot of fun to drive. The Connecticut situation is not good.
We're being from Florida. There are some states that aren't letting, they're asking people to
they're making it mandatory.
Yeah, quarantine, and Connecticut is one of the states that's requiring quarantine.
So we are not, unfortunately, we are not going to be able to make it to Connecticut, which it pisses me off, to be honest with you. And it just pisses me off where the world's going through this situation.
I mean,
we can't go because we have to quarantine for 14 days and we just don't have that luxury.
We wouldn't be able to do that.
We just don't have that luxury.
But you can guarantee next year we are not going to be in this situation, right? Because we're going to think positively.
Think positive.
And next year we will be there for sure.
Yes.
So thank you so much.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but the great news is go get that CX-5 because you're going to love it.
And
I promise.
Interest rates really are. It's a good, if you're looking, now is a really good time.
And thank you for that generosity.
Turbo Pickle.
Turbo Pickle. I love Turbo Pickle.
When will we see a Twinkie giveaway?
That is actually going to be part of the whole 300K subscribers celebration with the virtual car show. So people are going to receive prizes, and you'll also get people that are going to receive Twinkies as well.
That's right.
Yes.
It's a special
Stay tuned for all
box
that.
of Twinkies. Donald, thank you
you're
so
so generous, man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what the heck, man. You're
I really appreciate you.
I guess the thing, like with Donald and a lot of the other people here, it's just so awesome to get not only this kind of support, but also to get the support in the comments.
You guys have just
you guys
great.
Watching the ads. I mean, that's how we generate the revenue here, so we could keep bringing it to you. You know, everybody keeps complimenting me, saying, "Joe, you work every day. You're getting all this content for us." Well, guess what? If it wasn't for all of you doing the super chats, watching the ads and stuff,
yeah.
I wouldn't be able, or getting Rady's Rise merch.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to do it. So thank you very much, all of you, especially Donald tonight. But Turbo Pickle, that's a great question. Donald, you're really awesome, man.
And all these super chats. You guys are really so,
and everybody
so
who's here. We have 311 people here.
It's amazing.
Yes.
More super chats here we want to get to. Jerry C. Looking to get an all-wheel drive daily with 30,000 budget. Let me hear some of your best options. What do you suggest?
Me personally, I would go with a Subaru WRX.
Well, yeah.
I mean, that to me, if you want a fun driving daily driving car, a Subaru WRX is really
in manual, of course.
Yeah, in manual, of course. But they have the CVT if you don't want it. If you don't want the manual.
Yeah, that's a great choice.
I mean, I like that. I think that would be the way I would go.
I'm trying to think of anything else that comes to mind.
Not with all-wheel drive. I mean, I like as a daily driver like the Accord, but
what about a Mazda 3?
Mazda 3 all-wheel drive, but then you're looking at the same price as a Subaru WRX.
Yeah, and you would go Subaru WRX.
Personally.
Yep. Yep.
But the Mazda 3 you can get in all-wheel drive. Can't get in a manual if you want a manual.
Yeah.
But I would say Mazda 3 or WRX.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good
for
choice.
30,000 in that 30,000.
Yeah, and that 30,000 price point.
Well, you could. No, you can't go Golf R because that's 40 grand.
Yeah, that's
10 over.
Too much.
Unless you're able to really whittle them down when you're negotiating.
Yeah.
You're like, give me 10,000 off and I'll take it.
Yeah. You never know.
You never know, right?
Yeah. So it really doesn't hurt to ask. Okay. Good
Thank
question,
you, Jerry.
All right, hold on. Let me see if we've got some other stuff here.
We got
sure
more.
do.
We
Oh my
more.
goodness, guys!
This is you guys are great. You're making Laura. You're stressing Laura here.
No, I appreciate it so much.
We do. It humbles us every single day.
It really is humbling.
Really
V. Hey Joe, I thought your thoughts on the Mustang's MT82 reliability and the Mustang GT 2020. Just ordered one. Bit worried about it. Congrats and happy to see you guys. Happy to see you too.
All right, bro. Yeah, happy to see you, Broly. And this is what it boils down to. You go online, you Google any type of car, you're gonna find people that have had issues with their car.
Yeah.
I know, being a Subaru guy for a long time, every time I bought a new WRX STI, people are like, the ringland, you're gonna have the ringlands go, the engine's gonna blow up, blah, 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 blah. The great news is, knock on wood, none of my Subarus ever detonated. Now I took care of them. Yeah, they didn't explode.
That's good.
I took care of them, and they took care of me. I think with the MT82, I've driven a bunch of them, as you know, from Walker Ford.
Right.
And none of them that I ever drove had an issue. This whole barbecue ticking noise, which I've heard it. I've heard it on people's videos.
Yeah.
I've never heard it in person.
Okay.
You got to look at the percentages. It's the same thing as the GT350.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people say the engine, they're having engine problems, but people only post when they're having problems. Nobody goes on the internet and says, day 234, my MT82 transmission shifts like a hot knife through butter. Nobody does that.
They should.
They go on there.
Don't.
They're like, this is the sixth damn day that this damn thing doesn't work, and I'm just pissed off. Screw everybody. That's what they do.
I know.
Misery loves company, and that's the bottom line. And
well, they're mad, and they want somebody to hear it.
Listen, I can understand why you're mad.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah,
but the challenge is that we're buying a manufactured vehicle,
right?
And that's why they have warranties.
Yes, indeed.
Because the manufacturers know that there's a possibility that a problem can happen.
Yeah.
I don't like it when I see people have problems with their cars, and in no way, shape, or form am I making fun of anybody who posts online that they are having a problem. But for those of us doing our research, when you're just looking for these problems, you're going to find them.
Yep.
Well,
this is true.
For every one you find where somebody's having a problem, I guarantee you there's at least one person that's enjoying theirs that has no problem.
There's more than one.
I know, but I'm keeping it at that.
Like super.
Yeah. But that's the thing is, like a lot of people have issues with paint on a car or something. It just, unfortunately, and it doesn't even have to be a Mustang or a Ford. It could be a Ferrari.
Well,
they have issues too.
Listen, I mean, these are manufactured products, right?
I know it's
going to happen.
It's unfortunately.
So I think you could sit back and relax.
I say enjoy the damn car. Yes,
fine.
Enjoy the damn car. And no, seriously, and I'm not trying. Am I being rude?
No, you're just being Italian.
I'm being Italian. Yes, I'm very passionate.
New York Italian.
I don't know if you guys know that I'm passionate, but I say, Broly, enjoy the car. If something happens, cross our fingers, knock on wood. I'm going to go get a rabbit's foot for you in a couple seconds here.
No, don't hurt any rabbits.
Well, not a real rabbit's foot, a fake one.
Okay.
Does that even count? But enjoy it, and I hope that you don't have any issues. If you do, there's a warranty, and I hope that you have a good, reputable deal. Yeah,
I'm all about putting positive vibes.
Put a good vibe out there. Be happy. That you're making this cool purchase, and you're going to enjoy it.
He is going to enjoy it.
Yes.
We've got more super chats, Joseph. Fabian
Who's
Vasquez,
just
me. You.
She only calls me Joseph instead of my parents. I must be in trouble.
Yes. Fabian Vasquez. Guys, do you want the Toyota Solara to come back?
If this, I hope this doesn't sound mean.
Oh gosh.
Not really.
Not really.
I don't miss the Solara. I don't
really miss it.
It was that, with the convertible.
Okay. The convertible. Yeah. I'm okay.
I want them to bring back the Celica. I want an MR2.
The Celica was one of my first cars.
Yes.
Loved that.
An MR2. Oh. I want something like that. The Solara. I'll tell you what. Once they bring back the Celica and the MR2, then we could bring back the Solara.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
For fun.
So hopefully that didn't hurt your feelings. Solara is a very reliable, great convertible car. I'm not missing it. Yeah. Personally. Yeah. Ben, count me in on the Twinkie. We got you there. Thank you for that super chat, Ben. I really appreciate it.
Thank you guys both. Thank you, Fabian. Thank you everybody for the super chats. It's really kind.
We got a lot of Canadians watching. This has got to be seriously.
We gotta go to Canada.
Canada is blowing up tonight.
Won't let us in because we're.
They're not letting us in right now. Oh. Can we sneak in?
No, I don't think so. I think
maybe ratings rise.
Especially because we're from Florida.
Maybe ratings rise that let us in.
They might. Yeah. They might.
Let's hope that this situation gets.
Again, we got to stay positive, right?
Yes.
One day at a time.
One day at a time.
So let's take a look at what Giorgio has to say here. Giorgio says, Joe, I always watch your auto reviews. Thanks for helping consumers make a better choice.
Well, thank you. That really means a lot. And that's the funny thing is that I'm not trying to sell anybody on anything. It's great to hear that, hey, I helped you out. I helped you get a car, find the right car for you. My goal is not to sell you anything. I'm just here to share my passion and the car. Yeah. That's it. Let the car speak for itself.
All right. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you. That's awesome.
We've got another super chat here.
You guys are great.
Rodriguez. Hi, Joe and Lori. Congrats on 300K. I bought the 2020 C43
nice
AMG.
Choice.
After watching your review, I sent the pics in for virtual.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that.
So maybe remind people about the virtual.
Let's remind. This is like a good halftime reminder.
Yes.
Send 4 pictures, not 400. 4 pictures, just 4.
In one email if you can.
And it doesn't have to be 4. If you only have 2, that's fine. But no more than 4 pictures. 4. And what you're going to want to do is give me a little description. Give me a little meat on the bone for me to be able to talk about you.
Yeah.
Let people know why you bought the car. How long do you have it? That kind of stuff. What made you buy it? Why? Yeah. Why? Why did you buy that car?
What's special about it?
And then send it to ridesrady@gmail.com. Ridesrady@gmail.com. Lori handles all of that. We're going to bring them all in, and then we're going to get the whole Rady's Rides crew, and we're going to sort through them. We're going to pick the top 20. Top 20 are going to all receive prizes, and you are going to be in the vlog. And if we have to select a few more because of how many we get, we'll go from there, but at least it will be the top 20.
For sure. And so, Luis, thank you for sending that.
Thank you.
I haven't responded to anybody who
Not
has
yet.
sent those. Right now I'm organizing them.
Yes.
And putting them in special.
There's literally hundreds.
Yeah. So thank you for sending it. Rest assured, I'm sure we have it in there.
You guys are awesome.
As we start going through, I'll blast an email back to you so that you know, hey, got it. So that you know.
I love doing these super chats.
It's so much fun.
I love doing this live Q&A. It's just great to interact with you guys, and it's so nice to have you here now.
It really
is. Like when I post a video, I respond to your comment, but I don't know if the comment,
And I know we haven't really had a chance to talk to anybody who has not super chatted.
We are going to go back.
We are going to do our best.
It's going to be hard, but we're going to go through some of those other comments.
Well, and the good news is we do these every month.
We do them every month.
We do these Q&A every month. So don't think that this is just one and done. We've got Jared down here. Thank you, Jared, for the super chat. He says, I'm feeling your pain on the GT350R. Can't wait for the ride. But the great news is that it's going to get handled. Yeah. It is getting handled by Walker Ford, and we are going to get the car. And it's going to be great. And it'll be fine. It's going to be just fine. And we're going to stay positive because there's so many other things going on in the world today. Listen, you just got to be happy for everything you get. Yes. You know? I'm just happy to have the opportunity to buy the car. Right. Like I'm lucky to have the opportunity to be able to start it up. Seriously. I mean, that's an honor to be able to have a car like that to fire up. It's a special car, it is. Roman Lugavoy, thank you. Thank you. I love that super chat guy. Yeah, thank you so awesome. Much. He's like a pear or something. Really, I think he might be. He is a pear. Yes. He's a little green pear with. Thank you, Roman. You're awesome. Thank you, Donald. Thank you, Jose. You guys, Jared, all you guys. You take that one. Shika. Hopefully that's right. You'll have to let us know. Hey guys, been a subscriber for a while now. Thank you. We're surprised to learn you're also in the Tampa area, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we're in Clearwater. Yes. Currently have a 14 BRZ that I've been modding. Love it. Best car I've owned. Well, that is awesome of you. It's funny because there's another subscriber that has one that reached out to me to maybe want to have me review. So, if you want to email pictures, but also email me where you live in Tampa, and maybe that could be something where we could actually review your vehicle on Rady's Rides, like your actual vehicle. I've got a 2016 BRZ. BRZs are fun, but it's such a fun car. We want to take it to the freaking track. I know, right? We will. Yes. So thank you, Shika, and it's awesome to meet another fellow Tampa Bayan. Yes. I don't know. Tampian. Almost sounds like tampon. Oh yes. Dustin Cross. Love the Sonata hybrid video. Love the tech of the Sonata, but the looks of the K5. Thoughts on the K5 hybrid, and will it have the tech of the Sonata? The K5 is such an great question. Thank you for the super chat, Dustin. The K5 is so interesting because if you look at it from South Korea, it actually has more tech in it than the one we're getting. But the great news is that the style is really I don't think you told them that we're getting stand out. Oh, here's the news. So far, I've featured the K5 LXS trim and the K5 GT line, both from Loki Kia. Thank you, Robert. I'm sure Robert's watching. Thank you for your support from Loki Kia and also Danny over there. Kia is going to be sending me 2 press fleet vehicles in the next upcoming weeks. I'm getting the EX. I know a lot of people have been asking me for the EX trim, but here's the great news, guys. We're getting the GT, the K5 GT, well before the dealerships get it. So stay tuned for that. Really excited. We will be bringing it to you. They selected Rady's Rides. They did. Especially for this opportunity. They really did. They want you guys to see it. So they know they want to see it. Yeah. Well, yeah, for sure. But the Sonata seems to have a little bit more tech, whereas I personally like the style of the K5 a little bit more. Yeah. I need to do a K5 versus Sonata. That. I think everybody review. Would like to see that. And I think Dustin would definitely enjoy that. So thanks, Dustin. But there's no word of a K5 hybrid right now. Okay. I'm assuming that's where we'll go. But we don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. A couple more super chats, guys. We're getting them one at a time. So Kyle, 2018 Accord Touring 2.0, 15,000 miles. $26,000 worth it? The car cost $38,000 or 30. Well, actually, let me say 38. 36,000 brand new. Okay. Kyle, I think based off of the Carfax and the condition, I think you could maybe knock another $1,000 off of that. But I think it's a lot of car. You're getting a lot. It's got the adaptive suspension and all that. So I would say if the body is good, if the Carfax is good. I would go for it if that's what you want. For sure. So thanks, Kyle, for the super
thank you,
chat.
Kyle Clark.
And then Patrick T, congrats on the 300,000. Awesome teamwork and amazing enthusiasm on your videos. Can't wait for some throttle GT350R action.
Yes, definitely. So Patrick,
us too, Patrick.
Yes, we appreciate that. Thank you for the congratulations, and we will be bringing you on throttle application on that GT350R.
Yeah, you can count on it. Okay.
Yes.
So let me scroll down here for some more super chats. Gilberto. What subject did you used to teach, Joe?
Well, thank you, Gilberto.
Joe used to be a high school teacher.
I was a high school teacher for 18 years. I actually taught social studies. So I basically taught it all. U.S. history. I taught world history, government, economics. My two favorite, though, was I taught a college level advanced placement psychology and advanced placement human geography. Those were my favorites.
Which is kind of cool. I don't know if you guys have, if you're on Instagram, but Joe did a podcast recently.
Yes, I did.
And
I shared it on Ratings Rides.
It's on the YouTube channel too. And you talk quite a bit about that mindset and psychology, so you can really hear the teacher come out.
Yes.
So you definitely should check out
definitely watch that out. Why it's called Why Influence. It's in the car vlog playlist. Just
here
put
on
it up
YouTube.
in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yes.
So thank you, Gilberto, for that question in the super chat. Mercedes Lounge, advice for new car reviewers. Would love to hear it.
All right. Well, that's a great question, Mercedes. And thank you for super chatting again. I would say do what feels good. Mm-hmm. Don't try to do what you think people want to see. Do what feels good. You know, I noticed a couple comments here and there. I don't know if you guys know this, but YouTube changed their policy to where your video doesn't have to be 10 minutes to have more than one ad in it. It could be 8 minutes long. So now a lot of people are like, oh, watch out. YouTubers are now going to make 8-minute long videos and not 10-minute. Mm-hmm. Well, here on Ratings Rides, we're still going to do it exactly how we do it because I do what feels good. Yeah. I don't have a stopwatch and I'm like, okay, mark, set, go, and that's it. You got to do what feels good. Go review the cars that you like. People will either watch you or not. And that's okay. You're not gonna. Well,
in the beginning, not many people are gonna watch.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
That doesn't matter.
You gotta persevere, and you gotta keep going. So my advice: come up with a format that works for you, and just
follow your heart.
Do what feels good, and don't worry about what other people say. There's always gonna be haters. Yep. You're gonna read the comments, and people are gonna be like, "You're stupid, mama." Yeah, listen, they're drinking the haterade, so. Don't worry, I just hit your hair. Sorry, I was like,
don't mess up my hair.
So Mercedes, good luck with that. Stick with it.
We got some more super chats.
Oz is back.
Thank you, Oz. Funny how you guessed that they may send you the wrong color stripe for the Mustang.
You know, I've been around cars. My dad owned a mechanic shop. Not my first rodeo. Definitely my first Shelby GT350, but not my first rodeo. You know, my dad owned a mechanic shop. I can't tell you how many times they send them the wrong parts. It's just one, and you know, in a way, I almost take some blame for it because I put it out there. You know, the way the universe works.
Well, that's true, right?
Don't say what you don't want.
That's right. You got to say what you do want, not what you don't want.
But the great news is we're gonna move forward. We're gonna have the car soon. Get ready, it's coming. But thank you for that super chat again.
Yes, Fabian Vasquez. I have a $7,000 budget. Best reliable used Toyota.
I would say for $7,000, you can't go any better than a Corolla.
Yeah,
Corolla.
I agree, 100%.
That's the way to go. If you go any bigger, it's just going to cost more money.
Ooh. Okay, so thank you, Fabian.
Thank you, Fabian. Thank you.
And then Salva, respect for your work, guys. Any of you speak Spanish?
Muy pequeño.
Yes.
So in high school, I obviously had to take Spanish because it was a required subject to get your high school diploma. I know very, very little, and one thing my Spanish teacher used to get so frustrated with me, she would say, Jose, roll your R's. She would say with the R's. I couldn't go through I can't do it.
Well, and I studied, so this is really funny because I studied Spanish in high school.
Yeah.
And then in college, I wanted to learn French. So now I don't even know.
Yeah, so now it's all blended. Yeah. So unfortunately, muy pequeño. Yes. There you go.
Yes.
Thanks, Salma, for that super chat.
Yes, really, thank you very much.
Gareth.
But also mad respect for people who do.
Yes. Oh, I wish I could. I wish I could.
So Gareth Hood, hey guys, thanks for the great warm interactions. You make a great team. It's another thing that makes this channel awesome. Question for Joe. 1 car, 1 driving location, 1 snack. What would you choose?
I would say a Ferrari F40, Sebring International Raceway.
Ooh. What snack?
I'm craving right now an apple filled, those apple filled donuts from Dunkin' Donuts. You know, the apple and spice or whatever it's called. Yeah. Like I do my laps in the Ferrari F40, and then I come in a nice big bottle of milk and a big old fat donut.
I like it.
Just
I like it. I like where you're going with that.
And then go back out and do a couple more laps.
And then throw up, right?
Yeah. Thank you, Garrett. I'm telling you the truth. That's what I'm craving. Like when I thought about that, I'm like, dang, I want a Dunkin' Donuts. Apple spice, the apple and spice. It's got the powder, the cinnamon powder on it. It's soft.
With some milk, some nice cold, super
I know.
Cold
after
milk.
Being in the Ferrari F40, doing some laps at Sebring.
What a great question.
I know.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Thanks,
and
Garrett.
then, another one from Oz.
Oz is back.
Love how you paused longer on the snack question. Yeah, he didn't need to think about the first two.
If only it was called Rady Snacks. Maybe that'll be another YouTube channel.
That's when we get like our channel gets real big. Yes. We'll have a whole separate channel about reviewing
Rady Snacks. And then, maybe we'll be sponsored by Hostess.
Right.
That'd be awesome.
Wow, I think we're caught up on Super Chats, which is perfect timing because we're almost at an hour.
Yes. Thank you, Donald.
So why don't you tell everybody about, a few more things that we have coming up.
So one thing to look forward to before we get into these other questions that we have is here are some exciting press fleet vehicles that we have coming. I already talked about the two K5s, 2021 K5s.
Right.
Next week, I'm getting access to the not all new, the refreshed 2020 Type R.
Okay.
And Boost Blue, all new color. Thank you, Davis. Yes, we're going to be on throttling.
Thank you, Davis, for sure.
Yes, thank you, Davis, over at Honda. We're going to be driving down south a little bit because we're going to be checking out the new 2021 Nissan Rogue. We're not going to be able to drive it because it's a pre-production model, but I'm going to be able to be one of the first to showcase in person the Nissan Rogue.
Yeah, we're excited about
that. So stay tuned for 2021 Nissan Rogue.
And then we're probably going to try to make our way to Mecum, which is not far from us.
So because one good thing that happened because of the pandemic is that Mecum decided to redo some of their locations they already did.
Right.
So they're coming back to Kissimmee, Florida to have an auction in August. They already had one in January.
Yep.
This is their second one, and they're expecting there's always a great turnout.
Well, and didn't they just do one also in Indianapolis?
That was the normal schedule.
Oh, that was the normal schedule.
Yeah.
That was exciting.
That was the one where Ken Miles GT350R, the prototype that he raced in the first race and won, sold for I think after fees, it was like $3.8 million or something crazy like that.
That's so
all right.
crazy.
So is it time to answer some questions?
It is. And I just want to say one more time, thank you so much to everybody that super chatted.
For all the super chatters. Thank you for everybody who showed up. Thank you for everything. I mean, thank you for the support.
Thank you for being here with us tonight. It's so much fun to share this with you because you guys are the reason that we're here in the first place. This is your celebration.
Definitely.
So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the comments and questions.
Wait, go back real quick to the.
Oh, sorry.
Donald says 2021 UCAN Denali. Guess what, Donald? Thanks to my connection, his name's Melvin over at Dick Norris Buick GMC. They just got a 2021 Denali, Yukon Denali.
Isn't that where you're going tomorrow?
I'm going tomorrow morning.
That's awesome.
Bright and early, 8:30 in the morning. We're going to go film it before the Florida summer rain comes.
Which we've been dealing a lot with.
But yes, I had to stop filming today because of the freaking rain.
And it rained for hours.
It's hours.
Yes.
It's coming, Donald, so stay tuned.
So let's see here. Devo Lover wants to know if you had to choose a Kia Seltos.
You don't even have to finish the question. It would take Chevrolet paying me some money to drive a Trailblazer off the lot. And I don't want to be rude. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just being real that guess what? The subcompact crossover SUV class is fierce, and the Seltos brings a lot for the money.
Yep.
A lot.
Yep. Sam Friday wants to know Accord 86 or K5.
It just depends on what you want, Sam. I guess if you are going to drive a manual, I would go with the Accord Sport with a manual. Because guess what, everyone? After this year, no more manual Accords. And I know everybody's like, how can they do that, Joe Rady from Rady's Rides? The reason why they could do that is because as much as we say we want manuals, people aren't buying
them.
People aren't buying them.
It is a dying art.
I'll buy it, but there's a lot of other people that don't. So
it's worth it if you don't know how to drive a manual. It's worth learning, and it's really not that hard.
Yeah, and the clutch on the Accord is just like the Civic.
Oh,
it's very light, very light.
Okay. So let's see here. Let me scroll up a little bit, and then
let's
we'll jump in somewhere in the middle.
Thank you, Garrett. Thank you, Donald. Thank you, Jose. Thank you, everybody.
Dwight Schrute is actually in the house.
Yes.
Hey, I'm from Sarasota. I own a Palisade and love the reviews. So thank you, Dwight.
Thank you, Dwight. You're
Elizabeth
awesome.
loves the Zonks. So here's her question. My friend is looking for a performance hybrid for under $40,000. What are some options?
Performance hybrid. Now, Elizabeth, are you talking about a sedan? Are you talking about an SUV? I know it's not performance oriented, but one car that blew my mind was the Sonata Hybrid. I didn't think I was going to like it as much.
I know, it's nice.
You liked it too.
I loved it. Well, the technology in the Sonata.
I know.
Was amazing.
It was
hot. Is what we were talking about.
I know, and I know there's a lot of discussion about the Venza. I enjoyed the Venza.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoyed driving it.
Loved it.
I enjoyed driving it.
Loved the Venza.
And people,
oh my gosh, we've got a bunch
people
of
are coming up like crazy. Yeah, super chats are coming in.
Oz, I think most of us here are for how humble and warm you two are. Thank you and good luck on the road to 500,000.
Well, thank you, Oz. Well, one thing that I could just say that we could just say to all of you that first of all, yes, that does mean a lot. Second of all, we're just normal people.
Yeah.
Like I didn't start a YouTube channel to try to be famous or whatever. I just did it because I love cars. And it just gave me an outlet to be able to share it with other people.
Yep.
You know what? As a teacher, I could share it with my students.
A little bit.
But a lot of teachers weren't into cars.
No, none of your.
I would roll into think about it. I worked at a high school and I'm rolling in with a Type R I had a Ford Focus RS. Everybody's driving station wagons and minivans, you know which is fine, but
yes.
I can't talk to them about
cars. One of these things
yes.
is not like the other.
Yes.
Thing.
So thank you, Oz.
Yes, and thank you for being our community because we
love
really
you guys. We
guys.
have the best community here on YouTube.
We really
for sure.
Ralphie, me, what do you think about the new Bronco?
Listen, I think it's a home run. I think Ford was very, very smart to wait because if the Bronco Sport was the only Bronco they were going to bring to market, I think a lot of us would be disappointed.
Yeah.
But you know what? The Bronco Sport is still a great option.
It's fine.
But the even better news is they built a big Bronco for everybody.
Yes.
I mean, it starts at $29,995. Yeah, you can option it up to about $60,000. But there's really a Bronco for everybody.
There really is. And tons of different options. So we're excited.
Yeah, we're excited.
Dr. Dreidel 34, thank you so much for the entertainment and incredible reviews. I'm planning on buying an SUV in October in the low to mid 40,000s. Thoughts?
I'm thinking Acura RDX.
Oh, yeah, you're a big fan.
I'm thinking Acura RDX. I love the power from the turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. It's got the updated infotainment system.
Yep.
I like the way it looks. That's the way I would go.
Yeah.
If you don't want to go like a that small, you could go Telluride.
I was just
Kia Telluride. Good luck finding one.
That.
There was just an article on CNN how they were talking about how dealerships can't even keep them on the lot.
Can you put orders in for Telluride?
You can, but you're going to be waiting.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
They can't build them fast enough.
But the Acura RDX is a good choice.
Yeah, I love
too.
the Acura RDX.
Thanks, Dr. Dreidel 34. Yes. Oh, gosh.
Whoa.
Oh, hold on. I missed one. Sorry.
You guys are great, man. You guys are awesome.
Yes. Travis Brunham. Thank you, Travis. I hope to see you and like my virtual car show. Hope you see and like my
we're going to see it. I mean,
definitely.
Unless you're sending it to, mothergoose@gmail.com, we're probably not going to see it.
No.
But if you send it to Rides Radio,
I'm going to go check and see if that email is available.
Yeah.
That's really funny. I live just up I-4 and hope to see you at a show soon or something.
Same
here, Travis.
We want here. One thing I want to do is, especially with the Shelby, I want to take it out. Ace Cafe in Orlando has a Mustang night out there.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So hopefully soon, man.
Travis. We're keeping our fingers crossed. It's going to happen soon.
It's going to happen.
Definitely. All right. Car and Game Channel. Hello, Bug Zaddy.
What's up, Car and Game Channel? Good to see you here and right back at you, Bug Zaddy.
Thank you so much for the super chat. Kenny D, any news on the Golf R?
Not yet, Kenny. I know that there's already been uncamouflaged versions of the car testing over in Europe. Mm-hmm. First, obviously, we got to wait for the Mark 8 GTI. The R is coming. I know the R they're saying is supposed to have around 350 horsepower.
Nice.
So that's going to be really nice. So stay tuned. Great question.
Thanks, Kenny D. Colton Huskinson, happy 300,000.
Thank you, Colton. That's really nice of you to say. You're really awesome.
Really appreciate this, you guys. NSV, keep it up. Yes, indeed.
Bigger and bigger. We're just going to get bigger and bigger and better.
NSV. He's like a machine. I tell you what.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much for these super chats, Eric. Wow. Thank you.
Oh man, I'm glad that you caught us. I think last time you might have missed us, but Eric says, hey guys, I'm glad I caught you live. Congrats on 300K. I've been with you. Oh, I know you have. I know he has.
That's awesome.
We've been talking so long. Yep. Joe was driving the Type R. Yes,
that's back in the day.
Back in the day. It's crazy. It's only 2.5 years ago. 2.5 years ago. Any word on 4-wheel for V8, the next gen Raptor? Also, have you seen the new Twinkie? Yes. Actually, I've had a lot of subscribers send me pictures on Instagram and Rady's Rides Facebook page about the Twinkie Series, and I've seen it in the store. V8 and the Raptor, I don't know. I'm thinking that once Ram unveils this TRX supercharged, it's got the Hellcat motor and a Ram 1500. I think there's some people talking that they're going to take the supercharged V8 out of the GT500 and put it in there.
I feel like they're going to have to.
What's fascinating, Eric, and everybody else, is that I saw an Easter egg. FCA, especially Dodge, they do a lot of Easter eggs, Dodge, Ram, Jeep. What they did is in the center console where you're going to be keeping your Twinkies, that bottom portion actually has a image of a T-Rex stomping on a Raptor and crushing it.
That's awesome. They need a Rady's Rides version that has like specific Twinkie.
Yes. Place it. It says place your Twinkie here. Stick it here. How about that? Stick it here.
Great question, Eric. And
thank you, Aaron.
So
thank you for your generosity. Yes.
So generous. Oh my goodness.
This is awesome.
Gareth, thank you. Post COVID-19, what about Rady's Rides going international? Yes, many great cars and locations are waiting.
Listen,
you know what, Gareth? That's actually
that's what we want to do
for this year.
We had it planned for this year. We're gonna hopefully
plan it for next year.
You
can count on it.
We want to go to the Goodwood Festival of Speed.
Yep.
And I know that's in England, and hopefully that's something that maybe you could go to, and we could have a Rady's Rides.
Oh, we want to go to the Nürburgring.
The 24 Hours of Le Mans.
We were going to go to all the different auto shows.
Geneva Auto Show.
Yeah.
We listen, we had these plans, and just like a lot of your plans were squished because of this situation, but we're making the best of it. I'm trying to get as much content as I can. I'm bringing some new stuff.
But you can count on it because, we will be all traveling soon.
Yes.
You can count on it for sure.
Definitely.
So thank you for your super chat. Alejandro Delphin Fernandez. Congrats, guys, for everything. What would you buy? A new Camry TRD or a used XSC V6?
I would actually go the TRD. I think the TRD, best bang for the buck for a V6 powered midsize sedan. And it definitely has a look that makes it stand out for sure.
Yeah, you got it. Thank you, Alejandro.
Oh, and Gareth, by the way, I like blueberry scones. So make sure you have those ready for me when I come on over.
Yeah. Oh, did he say something about scones?
Yes.
Oh, the scones.
I love blueberry. I love cranberry scones too.
Yeah, scones. Gosh, those are delicious. Thank you guys so much for these super chats.
Yes, you guys are so generous. I swear.
Hatch.
It's awesome.
I'm going to college soon, and we'll have enough for a 370Z with a trade-in value. I'm cross-shopping that with a Mustang GT or Corvette. Any other options he should consider?
You could consider a Camaro. A Camaro is another choice. There's really nothing.
WRX?
But it's 4 doors. I mean, it's performance oriented, but compared to what he's
the
looking at,
the Corvette,
I would say though anything else you could throw in would be a Camaro. I wouldn't even recommend a Challenger because it's too big based off of those choices and that price point. Yeah. But you're definitely on to the right list there, and I don't think you could lose with any of those options.
For sure, yeah.
Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you, LJ. Let's see here. We've got
Jerry's back.
Yep. Thoughts on the Lexus UX 250H?
You know what? I actually think that it's a great vehicle. I think it gets great fuel economy. And the even better news is I have one coming to the channel, Jerry. So stay tuned. You will see that in action, and you will get the full Rady's Rides Zonk list on the UX 250H. So stay tuned for that.
Yes. Zonks, Joe. All right. So let's see here. Eric.
Thanks,
Eric. Next time you're in LA, it would be so awesome to get a Rady's Rides tour of Jay Leno's
I agree.
Garage. Yeah, we can
agree.
Eric, do you have any
connections? Do you know Jay Leno?
If you do, send me an email.
But definitely, we might be able to figure that out.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
We're planning on going to the LA Auto Show in November.
Yeah.
We keep our fingers crossed, our toes crossed. Let's hope that actually happens.
Yes. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Well,
thank you, Eric, though. You're very generous. And thank you for being here since the early stages.
Yeah, those 3,000
subscribers.
All right. Well, guys.
All right, more questions?
We have some more questions, but I have some news.
What's that?
It's almost 10 after, and it's been an hour.
It has.
So it is time for us to wrap.
You want to do 5 more minutes?
We will go 2 more minutes.
2 more minutes?
2 more minutes.
Wait, it just went a minute.
Okay, 1 more minute.
1 more minute?
It's slowly going down. Here's a question. Let's see. Negotiating. Marco wants to know, do you have any negotiating tips on buying a
Never pay sticker.
Okay.
Never pay sticker. You could easily get $1,500 off the price of a car. Easily. You'd have to be, I don't know, not really trying hard to not get at least $1,500 off.
Okay. Okay, Joshua, thank you for the super chat, Joshua. Have you heard anything about the Z car or the Nissan truck since Nissan's teaser
Well,
video?
I know that the Nissan Z is set for 2021, and I'm guessing the reason why they're going to call it a 400Z is because of the power, the 400 horsepower, not so much 4-liter.
Yep.
But it is coming, and they are coming out with a redesigned Frontier for 2021. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah. Let's see. Jay Love the Flash. Do you think a fully loaded wide body Scat Pack will hold more value than a loaded Shaker Scat Pack? Is it worth the extra cash?
I would say it would hold a better value because the wide body doesn't just give you the extra fenders. It gives you better brakes. It gives you bigger wheels. It gives you bigger tires. And I think right now people want the wide body. I still like the narrow body, but if I was going to buy one for myself, it'd be a wide body. Yeah. I know you would go the same route.
Definitely.
Yes.
I want to say shout out to Gab. He's starting his first car sales job, and watching the videos is huge for him. Thanks for all the Kia reviews. That's awesome to hear, Gab.
That's awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Gab.
Yeah, we've heard that quite a bit from a lot of different cars.
Here's a good question. Sergio asked, do I like electric cars? To be honest, I don't. I mean, they're cool. I like to review them, but I want to own one right now. No.
Not yet, no.
I like the sound of an engine.
We're big on sound.
I like sound. I know they're fast. I know all that good stuff, but
So how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah. Is it time to wrap it up?
Sure.
I don't know. Do you want to go? You said you wanted to go a little longer. I'm starting to get hot, so I'm going to be leaving.
Okay. All right. Just one more minute, real quick. Oh, you're leaving right now.
Oh yeah, I need to take care of the dog.
Oh, okay. All right. So Lori's taking care of the dog. Best car for less than $4,000. That is such a wide open question. I don't think I could answer that right now. But what we have, my mom wants a Honda Civic Type R. Sure, you sound like you got a cool mom that wants a Type R. I mean, why not? Manual transmission. Larry LS just did a super chat. Thank you. He says, congrats on 300K. Shout out to Big Guns and Victor for their great work. Yes, without all the team working that camera, it definitely would be a lot harder to do. So I definitely respect all the work that everybody does behind the scenes here on Rady's Rise. But Lori had to take care of our dog Dillinger. It is time where we have to wrap it up. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this. Lori's going to run back for the wrap up. We're wrapping it up here. This is still only the beginning. 300K is a hell of a milestone, but we got more to go.
Oh gosh, we have so much more to go. Guys, thank you so much for being here. And thank you, LS. I just saw your super chat.
Larry's awesome.
Yeah, really appreciate
thank
you guys.
everybody who
the
showed up.
Okay, don't worry.
Thank God. Yes, outside. Thank you.
And we really appreciate everything. So don't worry, we do more of these. Another one's coming next month. And stay tuned for all the great stuff we have coming. The Kia K5, the Type R, so much great stuff on the horizon.
I got Aston Martin Vantage.
Oh my gosh, that's going to be great.
But we appreciate all you. And just like always,
we'll see you
on the next ride. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Oz. Thanks for that super chat.
Yeah, thank you for that super chat.
Bye, guys.